Hi, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. What's new in 2022? In 2022, the number one new thing is all the Local Kings YouTube videos are commercial free, just like last year. I created this channel to share with all my wonderful customers and my viewer how to use the Local Kings products. Number two things is we're going to have a special promotion running all the time. Make sure you check the category week or month special, and I will choose one or two set as this week or this month special to share with you how to use that product. You can see in front of you there is a 5-card projects that created by just the same stamp set and same die cut set. So I will create a lot of video to share with you guys how to use that special promotion set. Number 3. Digital is in the future. So slowly we are going to introduce the Local Kings digital. If you have a digital die cut machine, that's awesome. If you don't have it, think about it. I think that's a great crafting tools you might interesting. And then in the beginning, I'm totally against about the digital, but after I get into it, I found out it's very interesting. And then I'm exactly like you. I started from the beginning, and I would like to share with you what I have learned and what I think. And then at the meantime, make sure you click the category digital file. There is some free digital file ready for you to download it. You can download it, give it a try. All the Local Kings digital file is going to include the JPEG file, PNG file, SVG file. JPEG is good for printing, and the PNG file is good for printing and the cutting, and the SVG file is for the detail cutting. And then in my videos, I will slowly explain to you what I think and what you need to know. So that's something exciting to know too. Let's start today's video and hope you like it. Okay, so in front of you, you can see there's 5 different kind of card project that's all created by using this stamp set and the matching die set. This stamp set I created in 2012. Can you believe it? It's 10 years ago. Okay, so we're gonna use this set, and then you can see in front of you those 5 cards. They looks completely different. A lot of information, a lot of stamping tips I like to share with you. So this is going to be, or at least this week. No, not this week, because today is Friday, almost the end of this week, and then this month today is almost the end of January. That's Cole's favorite special. How's that? So when I'm doing the special promotion, I'm offering the awesome deal. So what is the good deal? The good deal is, number 1, they are free shipping. Okay. Number 2, buy the stamp and get die cut for only 50% off. So get a stamp and the die cut set together only for $24.99. Wait, there is more. If you have a digital die cut machine, I am going to offer you 2 free digital files, but those are for the customer who has the digital die cut machine. But don't worry, if you don't have it, you want to buy the digital die cut machine later, just send me a letter. I will take care of it. I will send you the digital file. So the first digital file, I'm going to share with you guys how to create your own stencils, and then a lot of different ideas. So this is going to be the free when you purchase favorite special. When you purchase these 2, which is $24.99 plus free shipping, you will get these free digital file for the 3 clouds and the sentiment digital file too. Life is a beautiful ride. I love it, and I think I just create this one to go with this month's promotion project. So you will get a Life is Beautiful, right? And then you will get cloud, 3 different kind of cloud, digital, right? Digital file plus 1 more. Look at this. So this stamp is actually part of or stamp set, but how come this image is a little bit bigger. Okay, so when I designed these stamp set and the die cut set, I wasn't sure because this is cost a lot. So I only I think this part is like a doable to cutting with a scissors. So I didn't really add the die cut in, only these three. So that's why the die cut price is cheaper. It's only $15.99. But when I create this project, I want to cut, and once when you get used to the die cut and when you want to use the scissors and knife, it's kind of rusty, right? So actually, when you purchase this month's promotion, I will also send you the JPEG file for this image. So that way you can decide if you want to use your digital die cut machine to die cut it. You want to make it bigger, you want to make it small. I will explain in my video from the step by step how to do it. But you probably ask me, hey Lisa, I already have this stamp set and the matching die set. I still want to get those image. What you can do? So if you already purchased these stamps and the matching die set, could you please just take a picture of your stamps and the matching die and then send me a picture, a photo. I will send you the digital file, this tree cloud, this one, and the Life is a Beautiful Ride digital file to the email. How's that? And then some of you probably think, say, Lisa, I don't like these air balloon set and the die cut set. I don't want to purchase that one. Fine, that's okay. You can go to a digital file category. You can just purchase this Life is Beautiful Ride sentiment die cut for only $1.49. For the cloud is only $2.99, and then you can use those digital files to do a lot of things. You can make it big, make it small. Later on, I will explain to you a little bit more about the digital, and we are slowly inject our digital file into our Local Kings product. Okay, so one more thing I would like to mention too is since the digital is in the future, right? So once when we sold out our die cut and that's it, we are not going to go to order anymore. So we probably have maybe 30 of these die cut available in our stock. So think about it. If you have the stamp, you want to purchase, like I think you want to own a set of matching die, I think now is the good time. So if you don't, the price is only $25.99. It's a really good price. So think about it. Okay, so let's start today's video. A lot of information. Let's just go through a little bit first, and then in today's video, in this series of the video, you will learn some of the coloring technique. So like this one, I use alcohol markers to color the hot air balloon. The color is really bright. And also if you have a digital die cut machine, I will share with you guys how to die cut it, how to do the offset. Some of you guys probably know, but if you know, just fast forward it. If you don't, I think that's the information you like to know. So you will learn how to coloring with alcohol markers, and then you can see the air balloon. Okay, I'm going to share with you how can you make your air balloon like a solar image stamp to add a little bit pattern to make your air balloon more interesting. And also the background, you can see the cloud. That's all created by the digital file, and then with this digital file you can create your own stencil. So later on, because I'm kind of adding the digital file into the Local Kings product, and if you guys already have the stamp and die cut, and thank you so much for your support. And then like I say, just take a picture of your stamp set and the matching die set, and I will send you that digital file. If you don't want to purchase the stamp and die cut, you can just purchase those digital files with a very small amount of money. Okay, and then you can see these two, they also the cloud, it looks completely different, and then it's all created by the stencil that created by yourself. And also this is also created by the stencil. It looks something completely different. So 5 cards all created by the same stamps. I know a lot of you guys like a Local Kings video because see, I'm not just like selling the stamp once I sell the stamp and then just put it away and we never see that stamp anymore. This is the stamp I created in 2012, and then you can still using it to create something very interesting. I'm not just selling. I really want all my customer, my viewers, purchase the stuff that you really use it and try to have fun. So enough talk, that's the start today's video. And then remember, if you like this channel, make sure you subscribe this channel. If you can share this channel with your friend, that will be awesome. And then one more thing, well, you know what, we really want to go to the show to visit you guys, to see you guys, but we just canceled our Orlando show, the Clearwater. We really want to do, but these Canadian travel restrictions really make traveling so tough. So the next show probably is the Pleasanton and the Akron, the Ohio Stamping Adventure. Not sure we can make it. The Piala in the Washington is or like a consider or local show, is just across the border. We really want to go. And then for the summer Orlando show, Stamp Fest, we book our flights. We really want to go as soon as when the Canadian government easy the travel restriction. We will be there. So really hope to see you guys in Orlando in June, and I will probably run 1 or 2 classes. I will keep you informed as soon as when we have our show schedule confirmed. Okay, so that's the start today's video. Okay, so that's do these, and then I have in this set we have the shadow air balloon, and we have this detail air balloon, right? So the shadow stamp is a reverse image. So let me share with you what it do. You can, you know, with this kind of technique, you can create as many as different kind of air balloons. So your air balloon is not going to be the boring air balloon anymore. So that's just the air balloon, just one solid color, right? So we do that, and then I am going to actually do this, and then we are going to do one red one. Let's do a pink one. So you can use any kind of impact, pigment, dye base, they all good. So just have some color chips, and then you can create a few, and then later on you want to use it, you can use it. So actually I'm going to just do 2, and then if you want to use the markers to color them, you can have a more than one color. You can do the shading too. So let's do each one 2. Okay, and then let's do a blue one. Okay. Like this. So I have a 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then the next. Okay, so the first one, we just have a solid image, right? And then we are actually going to add a second image on top of this first image. So I have a few of the background stamp. You can use any kind of background stamp to create the double stamp image. So let's try these words. This is our definition of love on the dictionary. What you can do is you can stamp it, die cut it, and then you can just do the second stamp image later. So just I show you all the way. So I have this orange, right? And then I am going to actually use the brown color. So just remember your second color, it have to be darker than your basic image. So I'm going to just ink my background stamp. Okay, and then I'm going to just kind of eyeball that. I'm going to just use a little bit, and then see my balloon. You kind of get an idea. You know what? I'm going to die cut it because I think kind of confused. Okay, Let me put this way. I think this way is it should explain better. You can see, so the first one, I kind of just stamp the stamp image. This is the shadow reverse image, and then this kind of technique, it actually works better because the shadow reverse image is already give you that solid image, right? And then I use my background stamp and I put my stamp image on top of this stamp. So that's why I create the yellow and I create this script, right? So that's see a little bit better here. And I'm going to clean my stamp and I'm going to find the other background stamp. So you can take a look at all your stamps collection, and then take a look, see which one will work better. So like this air balloon, now I want to give a blue kind of, those kind of ripples, and then let's do this way. Just put on top and then grab a piece of scrap paper, and then let's see, there you go. So now my air balloon, instead of just a solid image, I have a different kind of pattern, right? And then let's see the other one. See, like even this what's the name? Living Forest. This is this one. I am going to do which color we should do? Let's do darker blue. You know what? Let's try the bark. Let's do the bark. And then we are going to do the, well, why not? Like this. And then you can choose you want to horizontal or you want to vertical. Kind of play around, put here. And then ta-da! I think that's really nice. Okay, and then it's more. So it's just the idea, right? And then you pick up this idea and then try on all your different kind of project and then see what's turned out, right? So that's the first card that I create here. That's just a focus on the air balloon part, and then the next video I'm going to explain to you about the stencil. So that's how I create this one. Okay, and then you can see I pre-cut the other three air balloon here. So this is a very easy, you just die cut it. They have a one air balloon shape. What you can do is you just directly, let's try, where does that card go? See, oh, this is the one. So let's try what color. Let's try the darker red. Okay, and I'm going to just use this bark. Okay, and then you can do like a vertical, horizontal, and then we'll do these, and then keep your finger clean. That's one. I'm not finished yet. There's more, and then we're going to do our bubbles. We're going to do the blue again, and then or some darker color. Okay, we just kind of add the pattern for our plain image, and then let's do one yellow. Okay, clean it. Yellow, I think this Living Forest should do well. Going to do one light yellow. Okay. Maybe too light. Let's add a little bit darker yellow. So you can use any kind of impact, die cut, my dye base, pigment, any impact, as long as they have a color, they will do. Hey, look at these, like, look great. Okay, and then we're going to do the final touch. So just clean this. So just with one stamp, and look how many kind of different pattern that we create. Actually, we can come up with some more. Okay, now what we're going to do is we want to add a little bit color to make our air balloon is more 3D. So yellow is yellow, pink is pink, blue is blue, duh. Okay, and then we're going to use our magic mushroom. I haven't used my magic mushroom over 2 months. They are completely dry. So you can see how come all this one is bigger and these only he is smaller, because I want to share with you, if you haven't used your magic mushroom for a while, you got to make sure completely, you have to make sure, don't kind of like leave it in the water. You kind of just have to dip in the water and then kind of squeeze a little bit. Okay, when you touch it, you will feel your magic mushroom is moisture or not. You want your magic mushroom moisture, because if they are not moisture, they won't blend in well. Okay, see, right away they grow up. Magic. Okay, and then before you use it, we don't want it too wet. So kind of just use my dry cloth, kind of, pick up the extra moisture. Okay, and then yellow is yellow, blue is blue. So try to use a little bit darker color for the blending. So you can always testing a little bit, okay? And then we kind of just, you can use, if you don't have a magic mushroom, you can use any kind of sponge. They will work too. So kind of just brush a little bit color, like this, on top. You can actually do 2-3 colors, depend on how important your friend is. Okay, always start with a gentle color. If it's not enough, we add more. See, right away from the 2D become 3D. So same thing, always start with a little bit. If it's not enough, add more, and then make sure your fingers are clean. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's a second one. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit third one. You want to have a more than one blue, one color. You can remember always a light, medium, dark, light, medium, dark, like this. If we want to add a little bit other blue, let's see, why not? Different blue, yeah. You can start with a medium blue first, blue, blue, blue. Blue, and then add the darker color. Okay, so let's do that. Like I say, depend on how important your friend is, right? Okay, and then one more thing. You can see I have a 3 bloom, air bloom. Ooh, this one. Cool. Yeah. And then what I can do is, you want to, okay, we can, there's a little like a basket part of this air balloon. We kind of just use the side to dipping a little bit color. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So see, this is the stamp blue, and then this is a die cut with one background, and then this is your stamp, and add one extra stamp image. So one stamp, one die cut, you create all like a different kind of pattern. I think the technique is awesome. You can give a try. A lot of people probably think, oh, Lisa, you're going to launch the digital file, and what I'm going to do with all the die cut and the stamp. It's still going to take a while to, maybe 5 years later to completely change the digital. But I can promise you, something the stamp can do, the digital cannot do. The digital, when you like a printing, you can print like blocking, like a black image. That's something when you want to have a color, unless you are good with like a graphic design, you can change the color, you can do that things. Because if you change the digital, most of the time is like a black image, right? And then you have to, how you're going to change the color. So this is something the digital can do, and something some they can do, and then this is something the stamp can do. And then so it's they all have their own personality. So my video, I always try to create like a share with something, that you will get all, use what you have. And then, because I'm like you, I'm new to the digital world, but to be honest with you, I really enjoy, I like it, but I don't want to give up the stamping, the card making, you know, the one that you can show your artistic side. And I did a lot of research. I found out I want to create tools that you can be the artist to enjoy to play it with. I don't want to have a like a print ready, everything's ready, you just die cut and glue it. And what's the fun part of that? I just want to create exactly like a rubber stamp. I create a rubber stamp, and you are the artist, and you use that stamp to create your artwork. Same as the digital, I will never sell you the ready product. You just cut it, and then I don't think so that's what you want, right? You want to be creative, and you want to be able to create, and that's the fun part of the crafting world. Hope you agree with me. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward to color all three, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did my yellow air balloon and blue air balloon. The blue one I kind of just use a darker blue, and the yellow one I use red. So here's something, there is no right and wrong. Like a blue, you have to stay with a blue tone. Yellow, you have to stay with a yellow tone. It doesn't have to. Just remember, when you use a lighter color, you use a darker color to shading. Okay, so for the orange, for the yellow, you can use yellow, you can use orange, you can use red. For the blue, you can do the blue, you can a lighter blue, you can use a darker green, you can even use a darker red. Just remember, when you use a light, you use a darker color to shading. But when you use a dark, when you use this red, consider kind of dark, right? You can even use like a darker, for example, like a brown. But so let me show you both. You can use the darker than your darker. You can use a dark color than your darkest color, or oops, or coming soon, or I think that looks really pretty. You know, you can use the lighter color to do it. You can use if you use like a very light, I won't suggest you use a lighter than that lighter. But if you use like a darker color, you can add the lighter color. See, my red color consider is dark. If the red compare with orange, is considered darker than orange. So I use a lighter color to lighting, do the shading. So just remember, light to the dark, dark to the light. I hope you get what I'm trying to explain. So just kind of gently brushing it. You know what? If I am the student, I love to get as many as the detail I can get, and then I think that's what I like my channel to be, because I want you to pick up all those kind of, maybe some is just like small things, but something very useful. So for the bottom of my air balloon, the basket part, have you guys tried the air balloon ride before? I like to try, but I don't have the guts to get on the air balloon. Kind of scary. I actually know a person. Do you know the person who operate the air balloon? What do they call? They actually call them the pilot too, air balloon pilot. And for this one, I'm going to use red maybe. You know, probably some of you guys already know. You know, Maria from the Cheaper Than Therapy. She's actually the hot air balloon pilot in Denver. If you guys live in close area, you know, in the Denver, you can check it out. You maybe see Maria. She is flying you with her own air balloon. She actually designed her air balloon. What interesting job. Okay, so here is my 9 air balloon. They all have their unique way, and you already learned how to do the coloring those blue. So that will be today's video. I don't want to make this video too long. And then the next video, I am going to see, this is the 2 video. This is the one I just do the plain die cut and add one of the background stamp image. And this is the one I stamped first with that air balloon solid image, and then I add the the background stamp on top of that solar image to create some pattern. So that's how I created these two cards. So the next video, I'm going to share with you guys how can you create your own cloud, and then I will show you as many as a different way to use those kind of die cuts. So, but unfortunately, if you want to be able to download those digital file, you have to not download. If you want to use those digital file, you have to have a digital die cut machine like Cricut, like Silhouette, like puzzle. I think that's probably people don't know. I'm not expert of those die cut machine. I have a puzzle machine. I have a Cricut Air 2. I have a cut and scan and cut the product. But my scan and cut is very old. I think it's the first generation. They can scan and cut, but I think it's too old. If you're thinking about to purchase a digital die cut machine, they have a promotion all the time. I get my Cricut Air 2. I think I only paid 222 Canadian dollars, and then I really like it, and then I will explain to you what the good things that I found from the internet that can replace the mat, the cutting mat, the blade. So like I say, I'm not the expert of the machine, and I am just trying to combine this digital and the rubber stand and the metal die to share with you what I know. And like I say, I'm a new too, so a lot of the things to learn, and then but I just like to share with you how far I have learned and all the good tip. So if you have any suggestion, any comment, feel free to let me know. And there is a free download digital file is already there, and then I will create a video to share with you how I use them. If you want to give it a try, feel free to do that. So just before we ending today's video, remember February's special promotion. This is stamp set, and then you get the die cut 50% off plus free shipping plus 3 digital file, the cloud, and then the sentiment, and then this stamp image, because this stamp image doesn't have a die cut. So if you're not interested to purchase a stamp, you can check the digital file. You can purchase the digital file separately. Okay, so that's everything for today, and stay tuned for the next video coming right up. This is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.